27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is going on, everybody? It's Swing Live. Welcome back to Connection Interruption podcast. Happy holidays, everybody. It's kind of like the holiday episode in a way because we're only days away, hours even. Let's go ahead and bring on our co-hosts, Tay and Ryan. Come on in here.
What's
Hey,
happening?
what's
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
You guys been gaming this week or what?
Yeah.
I'm preparing to take Tay down in Madden.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
preparations
hold
underway.
on. We're going to talk about that later, but I'm going to let you finish your list.
So I played an entire season in Madden this past weekend, with the exception of the AFC Championship game and the Super Bowl.
So
Those are the last two games I have left, and I played it on the highest difficulty level with the Jets.
as a person who doesn't play,
or 15-2 in the regular season with the Jets.
15-2. What cheat codes you use?
None.
So as a person who doesn't play Madden, how many games is that?
17 for the regular season, and then I got a bye in the first round of the playoffs, and I played the first playoff game. So
like, how many hours did that take?
Game usually between
like an hour.
About an hour.
An hour a game.
Okay, so you put in about close to 20 hours, just under.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I did very, very little. What up, Lord of the Wings?
What up, though?
Yeah. I did very, very little this weekend. I, for the first time in a long time, really just kind of sat back and relaxed.
Very nice. Very nice.
That doesn't happen for me often, as y'all know. But yeah, it was nice to just kind of take a minute and kind of, like, I literally sat in the living room. Like, I didn't stream it or anything because I was just sitting in the living room on my laptop just playing Madden, and just with my feet propped up, and the kids just kept coming over like, "You still playing Madden?" Yep. Yeah. And then I had said I wasn't going to buy it full price on PlayStation just so I could beat Tay, but it went on sale today when they updated the store.
So you're getting it? So what we playing?
I'm definitely getting it. I am off next week on Monday and Thursday for sure.
Dang it.
And then obviously on New Year's Day I'm off, like Saturday, Sunday, but Christmas Day I'm off. I don't know what the family functions are next week over the weekend, but I am off Monday and Thursday of next week. So we got to get in. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to play. Here's the thing, and I'm not making excuses before we even start. I realized
sounds like it.
No, hold on. So I realized that I do not know the PlayStation controller as well as I do the Xbox controller.
Same.
Interesting.
So what I did when I was playing the two games that I lost on the PC, I was using a PlayStation controller, and I kept hitting, like, when I would see an X, I would hit square on accident, like as if it was the X. Like I got super confused. I was like, all right, well, I'm trying this anyway. Like, just because I knew I needed to try to get used to that controller. And I don't understand it. And here's the main reason. When I really played Madden a lot, I played it on PlayStation.
Okay.
Like up until the 360 came out, I would say I predominantly played Madden on PlayStation consoles. So it just doesn't make sense. Like, but when I played competitively, it was on the 360. It was when, let's see. So Vince Young was on the cover. Is that Madden 08?
Yeah, 08.
So I played Madden 08 and 09 on Xbox pretty much exclusively. So I wonder if that's when the switch over in my brain occurred. But yeah, I really struggled with like, hey, hit X, and then I would hit the wrong button. So that was interesting. But I did play some Fortnite as well this past weekend. I posted some videos on Twitter, kind of laughing because I was actually getting kills with a sniper rifle, which has never happened before.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played a little bit of FIFA as well, which I'm excited to announce. There's a FIFA EMLS event in Cincinnati in January. It is January 8th, I believe. The EMLS Series 1 is being hosted by FC Cincinnati.
Wow. Okay.
And we can get tickets. So we will talk about that off air after. If it's something we want to do, I have the opportunity to get them if it's something we're interested in. But I know everybody it's free to get tickets. There's a limited number of people. You have to be either fully vaccinated or have a proof of a negative COVID test within 72 hours of the event. But it's interesting that FCC is hosting. So pretty excited about that just because.
And like, Tay, they're giving away a PlayStation 5.
Ha! There we go. That's where I was going. I was like, Tay's got an opportunity here.
Is he frozen? Oh, he doesn't even know.
Oh, he froze.
All right, do we keep it a secret?
No.
Or do we
got to tell him. We got to tell him.
Right.
Yeah, I just got to figure out exactly like where the ticketing information went because I had it and then I lost it and then I had it again. But yeah, it's kind of funny because I thought, man, he's really gonna dig this. Oh, it's January 15th and 16th. So I was off by a week. So it's a week later than I originally said. So did you hear the excitement, Tay, of what is really cool about that Series 1 event, other than that we can get tickets?
No, I didn't. You know, I think my Wi-Fi got tired of hearing your mad excuses for this butt whooping.
They're giving away a free PlayStation 5.
Okay, where we going? What day is it?
It's Saturday, January 15th.
Saturday, January 15th.
Sorry, and that's when the first round is. And then the event that we would be able to go to is at the Promo West Pavilion at Ovation in Newport. And that's on the 16th of January. So that's Sunday the 16th.
So we there.
Yeah, I mean, we have to do the ticketing thing, so we just have to know who's able to go, and there's some restrictions or whatever. But I am going to send you the link for entering the contest for the PS5.
Yeah.
So it's kind of exciting that it's in Cincinnati, especially with them having a new EMLS player. But them hosting this one is big for me, for somebody who obviously, as you know, like loves that FIFA. And during the last EMLS event, like I got some serious run with EMLS, like tweeting back and forth. I was complaining about the rules and the restrictions and how there weren't enough MLS players on people's rosters in the game. Like, and they actually tweeted back to me, and we had a pretty good discourse going back and forth. I think that the EMLS event, and I know this kind of would be annoying to some people, but I think it should be all MLS players on your rosters, instead of everybody having Ronaldo and Messi and then a couple MLS players scattered throughout. Like, I think that if you're really that good of a FIFA player, you should be able to play with all MLS players on your ultimate team and still play quality FIFA.
Right.
True.
I understand that.
So that's my argument. I'm sticking to it. They'll probably tell me to get bent, but we're gonna try to be there on the 15th to talk. And a quick shout out to the Love of It podcast for sharing our podcast tonight with their audience and their
Appreciate it.
450 followers on Twitter as well. We appreciate you putting it out there. But Mark, what are you playing right now?
So for me, still not quite putting in a bunch of hours. I will say all these games coming out with like their winter, like Sea of Thieves has like a winter thing going on. Rocket League has their winter stuff. Halo has their winter stuff. Rust, I'm tempted to play Rust right now. They have a whole winter thing going on. I'm just like, dang, it's like really, really making me just want to like play a bunch of different random games. I haven't yet. It is getting colder out again, so who knows? I might be putting. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Well, like, okay, so like the sun went down, and then like I had to run back out to my car, and the grass was crunchy, and I was like, dang, it got cold that quick, huh? Like grass wasn't crunchy, sun up, sun go down, grass crunchy.
Well,
not good.
The really crappy part is we're talking about whether when you leave for work in the morning and it's dark, and you're coming home from work and it's dark.
Yeah.
It's brutal for me.
Yeah, it's that's why I call it seasonal depression, right? But
yeah, but that's why it's gaming. That's why it's gaming weather.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I typically hibernate this time of year. I just kind of haven't. I don't know. I'm still keeping myself really busy outside of the virtual world, but I've been playing some Halo Infinite. Was playing their winter stuff. I still don't like the challenges and some of the, but they added tactical Slayer, which is like SWAT. It's like the old SWAT.
I heard they added all Slayer, like where you can just play all Slayer.
Yeah, and so so like I haven't really played Halo in like a couple. It's been at least like a week, and I played yesterday, and you know, I don't think Tyler, you're probably not listening, but if you are, like, buddy, I told you yesterday I haven't picked up the mouse in a hot minute, and I just come in and started carrying him. I went on a running riot. It was like 15, so 15 kills without dying.
So Tyler deserves a boo, huh?
Yeah, well, I just carried him. I was just carrying him. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I haven't played in a while. I come back and I'm still carrying. So, that was good. Tarkov, still doing all right in that. Still holding my own weight. Kind of carrying in that too. I haven't lost my touch. I thought I'd lose it by now. I haven't lost it, so that's good. Playing some chess, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. Oh, and I didn't put this on the list. And it's a free game on Steam, highly addictive. And as soon as they're working on iOS, as soon as it makes it to iOS, I'm in trouble because it's free and it's called Super Auto Pets. It's an auto chess game. It's on Steam. It looks and sounds dumb. And I'm telling you, I was a disbeliever, started playing it, addicted. My other friends, disbelievers, played it, addicted. It gets everybody. So basically, it's all strategy, and I'm a huge strategy person. So
how does auto chess work?
Auto chess is essentially like you set things up, and then you like basically press play, and then like everything happens in front of you, and you kind of see how things go down, and then then you can make like adjustments. It's so what's that Blizzard game that came out not too long ago that was like, oh, you pick characters and they fight? What was that one? It's if I go to Twitch, it's like same
it's like Storm, Heroes of the Storm.
No, Teamfight Tactics.
That's Blizzard.
You know that game? I don't know if it is or not.
Oh, okay. No,
I think so, isn't it?
I don't know. You could be right. I may be wrong.
No, Riot Games. So
Riot Games.
Games. So, gotcha. But so yeah, if you've seen that, it works in the same way. But you have a team of 5 pets. And they're like animals, like dog, cat, ant, beetle, ladybug, whatever. And then so you'll have a store. In each round, you start with 10 gold. You can, and pets cost 3 and food costs 3. Food are like buffs, like, oh, add attack, add damage. And then some things continue to the next round, some things don't. Each pet has its own ability and stuff. And then so you build your team, you click battle, you'll battle another person, like a real person. You'll battle their team, and then you have 10 hearts. If you lose a heart, and then you just try to go all the way till you win 10 times.
Okay.
And so it's free. Super Auto Pets. You'll try it next week. You'd be like, Mark, what did you do to me? I haven't stopped playing Super Auto Pets. Like, the one night I didn't have my computer where I was staying at my dad's or whatever. Didn't have a computer with me, but my friend was playing. I FaceTimed him so I could play with him. I FaceTimed him so him and I could sit there and strategize. We're like, okay, no, hold on, we got to do this. It's that addicting, and I'm playing it tomorrow night too with him. So I'm like looking forward to that. It's a game where everyone can sit at, like, all three of us could sit at a TV and discuss strategies, because the one mode, there's like no time limit, and the other one there is. So the one there's a time limit, you got to be kind of quick because you only got like a minute before the next round starts. But on arena mode, it just matches you with someone who's on like the same turn level as you. But I'm telling you, the game's got me. I kind of forgot about this game. So like, I've probably put about 12 to 20 hours into that, if I'm counting everything. I mean, the second night that we played it, we were up until like 5 a.m. playing it.
Oh no, y'all doing too much.
Way. No way.
Like,
I thought I played too much this past weekend. Like,
we couldn't stop because it's one of those games where it's like, all right, one more. We can win this time. We're gonna win this time.
Oh, I haven't done a 5 a.m.
Listen,
like game run in a long time.
It was one of those things where it's like, it's late, but you don't realize how late it is until all of a sudden you hear the birds outside the window, and you're like, wait.
Until your alarm goes off and you're supposed to be getting up for work the next morning.
Well, no, I was off the next day, so I wasn't worried about that. But no, you hear birds outside the window, and you're like, wait, that's not coming from the game. And you're like, oh man, the birds are awake. Oh, I gotta go to bed.
The sky's awake, so I'm awake.
It looks dumb, but I'm telling you, if you play it just a couple times.
I've played some dumb games, and I've watched some other people play some dumb games. I just bought my son's girlfriend her Christmas gift, and I bought her I Am Bread.
It's a good game.
I thought it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, I thought it was dumber than Cruise and Blast. Just saying.
Oh, here we go.
All right, Tay. So, what are you playing, man?
Well, I didn't get a lot of playtime in this week, but drum roll.
Hold on, I got something better than a drum roll even.
Hold on. There we go.
I got some sleigh bells.
There we go. Give me the sleigh bells, baby.
Got the sleigh bells.
Well, besides getting 3 teeth pulled, a root canal, and a crown, I'm glad just like my face isn't swollen like it was.
Did they look at you this morning and they were like, "You're gonna get high today"?
No, but
I don't know how you're functional right now, to be honest.
My last stream was on the 20th, and I got my winning streak back, baby, and man. So I played 4 games, lost 1, and 2 of them. Hey, hold on. And 2 of no, it's been in the dumps for lately. But
I'll put you back on that losing track.
Nah. Two of the guys actually quit. One quit at halftime, but the other one quit.
What are you drinking, Mark? Is that chocolate milk?
Kind of. It's a protein shake. I muted myself so I didn't hear me screaming like a madman.
Hey, you know he's trying to beef up.
Hold on, look, it's in a Miller Lite. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, is that like Kahlua?
I know, it's a protein shake. This is just the biggest cup I own.
I get that.
It was just like, actually, I got this for free. I got it for free too.
All right, sorry to interrupt, Tay, but I got really distracted by that big old mug.
I'm just over here bulking up.
I was really hoping he was going to be like, yeah, bro, it's Kahlua. All right, so Madden, you're back on your win streak. And he froze again. Poor Tay.
I'll cover my mouth and I'll talk like Tay.
Oh man.
So
Oh man.
yeah,
He is fighting some computer bugs, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys will make it through the first quarter of your Madden game.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really don't think you would.
I don't know if it's his internet or if it's his laptop at this
So
point.
while we wait, go ahead and download Super Auto Pets. Just do yourself a favor.
What's it on?
Steam. Also Android if you have Android. iOS is coming soon.
All right, so I got to go on Steam and get Super Auto Pets, and then try not to only play that. Right? That's the.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna get addicted, so it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for, like, you know me, I'm all for those cheap games or freebies or whatever. So
now I should mention, and I forgot about this. Now there is a second like deck of pets that it's like $5, but it's not overpowered. We've been using the second deck because we played the game so much. We're like, wow, we might as well get the second deck. And I kind of think the original pack is better.
Interesting.
But they are coming out with a third pack, so it's just more pets that do different things, just kind of like make it fun.
All right. Well, it takes 3 seconds to download this game.
I know, it's so small. It's such a small game.
That's done.
Yeah, it's so quick.
I had to double check, like when I said how long it was going to take to download. I was like, "Wait, what?"
And done. It's like click.
It's done.
Done. Honestly, takes longer to go and find it on the store than it does it download.
Yeah. Well, while we're talking about the store, though, there are a ton of games. The winter sale has started back up.
Hey, I think y'all was hating on me, man.
No, we're like talking to you first again. So we were talking while you were gone. We were just talking about that Super Auto Pets again. But so you're winning in Madden.
Winning in Madden.
Okay.
It took me like an hour and a half to reload Red Dead Redemption again. Of course, they got the Christmas thing going.
Is it zombies?
Yeah, I think it's zombies. It's either zombies or Gold Rush. It's either zombies or Gold Rush. One or two.
If it's zombies, I might just jump in. It's just like, so at Christmas time, during the holidays, here's my struggle. I really, really struggle with what games to pick up during the holidays that I've missed. Right? Does anybody else have that issue? Like, you start looking and you're like, oh, the Steam sale's on. Like, I didn't buy Super Mega Baseball 3, and now it's on sale for $18.
Hey, you know what? I had that moment. Was it the other day? I was in GameStop for almost 2 hours. Then I went to Half Price Books looking for. Yeah, I see it over there.
It's my favorite GameStop item.
And then, I was in there for 2 hours. So my games for this week was Madden, Red Dead Redemption, and Guardians of the Galaxy. And I uploaded Need for Speed.
So which Half Price Books were you in?
The one on Corey.
So did you go to the GameStop across the street from the mall with my boy Jerome?
Yeah, Jerome and Joseph.
Love Jerome.
Yeah, they keep telling me, hey man, put your application in. I was like, man, they probably got 200 of my applications and I'm still not hired.
You just got, what you got to do is you got to give it, like, put it in and then go to Jerome and be like, yo, it's in.
So people seem not to be happy with this Red Dead update.
Really?
One Twitter user calling it, and I quote, the defective edition.
Wow. Wow.
It's broken.
And someone tweeted, Rockstar tweeted about like the update, and someone just tweeted an image of their logo. You know how it's like an R and then a star? It's just a giant L and then the star. Dude,
that's funny.
Killing me. Oh man, I'm gonna retweet that.
At least Tay can let us know because he's already downloaded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other, like, it's always that time of year where it's like there's certain games you can pick up and it's like, do I need to get that? Should I get that? Like, I love indie games, right? So it's like, all right, there's an indie game on the Steam sale called Legend Bowl, which I think Tay would love. it's old school, like 16-bit football, like a top-down view where it's like super play action football. It might even be 8-bit. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty basic, but it looks really cool. It's like $16.99, and all the reviews are really good. You can customize your teams and all kinds of stuff. Like, I think it might be fun, but it's one that I didn't even know was a thing, and it came out in September. It just like that's the thing about the Steam sale that I like so much. There's a bunch of different games that you're like, I didn't even know that was a game that was out, or they put something out there, and you're like, oh, that would be different.
Well, I'm not,
but I don't have time to play the stuff I have. That's where I'm at.
I see what
like,
you okay.
This so like I'm looking and I'm like, damn, that would be a cool game to play. But I already have like a 500 and something game backlog.
That's not too bad. It's like one weekend.
Right. Yeah, but yeah. But that's kind of where I'm at. Tay, you've got a pretty big backlog too. So have you finished Guardians yet?
No.
Okay.
No. And this is crazy. I went to go put it in. Then I got the notification about the update for Red Dead.
Oh,
so I was like, let me go ahead and update Red Dead because I know that takes forever. And I picked Guardians of the Galaxy back on the shelf. But my homie, I gave him my PS3, right? I'm not going to say his name or how he did it. But now I am the proud owner of every PS3 and NES game ever in existence.
Ooh. Interesting. And when you say owner, that's loosely because I mean,
yeah. What does that mean? Does that mean you have an emulator? That's kind of where my mind's going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not buying any more of those old games.
At least not for a while.
Not for a while. Yeah. So
and then until you want them in 4K or something.
Right. What else have you been playing?
Man, Red Dead. I did get some golf in because I seen Tiger Woods was in second place, so I pulled out the golf. Man, shout out to my homeboy Joel. He said I would make time for Grand Theft Auto 6, but we know where we at with that. The slugs that are being thrown at Grand Theft Auto. Yes.
Joel, I just want to say that it hurts.
It does.
Too much to have a play on words with your name there, Joel. Like Tay is in pain. It hurts him.
Right. It does hurt. Man, but it's painful. But the new online, I played the new online with Dr. Dre and Franklin and DJ Pooh. I played that. Very, 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 very creative. I love the music more than the gameplay. Hey, I see Mark over there with the thumbs down.
What does that say about the game? I like the music more than the gameplay itself. Huge GTA fan. Music, great. Gameplay,
But see, though, but you got to look at the struggle of me being a DJ and a gamer. We've been waiting for the detox from Dr. Dre for almost a decade, and we get new music from Dr. Dre on the game. So I was like, yay. I got new music from Dre.
This is what I imagine Tay doing, right? He's like, gets home, he's like, all right, time game. Pulls up GTA, gets in his car, turns on the GTA radio, minimizes GTA, pulls up Madden. he just has it run in the background for music.
I could see that.
Hey,
GTA is the new Spotify.
Hey, I might do that. I might do that. Hey, but what's crazy, and I already didn't tell people this about the add-on with Franklin and Dr. Dre. You have to buy a building. So if you don't have $1 million+ online to buy the building to actually get to, yes.
Boo! Yeah, they're getting a boo for that one.
So you have to buy the building, and then once you buy the building, Franklin office is right across from yours, and then that's how you get the add-on started. So, like, if you haven't been playing GTA,
how much? How is this? Is Shark Cash or in-game? Like
in-game cash?
Okay. Can you buy in-game cash?
You can.
Okay. So what's the exchange rate? What's my shark cash is like 100 or if I'm meaning a million, right?
Right.
So what's that equate to like dollars wise? Is that $20?
Yeah. No, about like 10, 5, 10, something. Because they had a sale going. But that's the thing though. During the whole pandemic, if you logged in, every time they did a special, you got $1 million. Right? But
Okay.
of course, you're gonna spend that $1 million. The cheapest building is
$20
$2.5
for
million.
1.25 million.
Okay, well, yeah. They went back up.
Yeah. I'm just looking, I just searched online just because I was curious. So about $20.
But the cheapest building is 2.5.
So $40.
Do you want to play our new update that has 5 missions? That'd be $40. Or a player game
or
enough
a
where you
ton of
just have
playing. Yeah, I mean you can. The good thing is you can have enough in-game currency by playing it.
Yeah,
But
I know, but still.
For somebody like me though that hasn't played online at all in that game, because
imagine
the briefing, like and I'm like, oh, I want to hop in and check this out. No go.
Imagine COD dropping like 5 new maps, a new map pack, and they're like, but you got to be Prestige 7 to play. I mean, like people. I mean, that's literally what it is in a way.
You're not wrong. I'm just like, it's just frustrating.
It's crazy.
That's a big old chunk of change, Tay.
All right, he said the funnest right now is Back for Blood. If you have the time and people to play with, if you're a fan of Left 4 Dead,
and it's free on Game Pass, yo.
I have not played that.
I downloaded it on PC.
Hold on, I'm about to go. Hold on.
Yeah, I played it. It's interesting.
Hold on, I'm turning on PC now. Boop.
Yeah,
we about to get the logo.
I'm surprised you don't join this podcast via PC.
Who, me?
Yeah, instead of using your laptop.
I was going to do that. I
would say next week we give that one a roll.
Yeah, I would get that one a roll.
Is that a CryptoPunk t-shirt?
No, this is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Fresh Prince.
That should be an NFT.
Okay.
He said, we got bleep out the cuss word, but forget Call of Duty. OG Call of Duty 07, and they ruined Call of Duty after BO2.
That's Joel's comment, but I got to delete the comment. So
yeah, no cussing, man.
Comment, Joel, but
no cussing, Joel.
Language, family friendly.
We're sponsored by Frisch's Team Frisch.
Team Frisch. Thank you.
Yeah, Team Frisch.
Again.
There you go. Give Team Frisch a smooch.
Word.
All good, bro.
No, right. Come on.
So we're talking about. It's all good. It's all good. We're talking about racing games and stuff, right? Garfield Kart is $1.49 on the Steam.
I seen that.
Now.
Is it any good?
It's $1.49.
No, you can't go wrong with $1.49.
If you have a 500 game backlog, you don't need to be downloading games that aren't good. I mean, like there are plenty of free games, but I know they're not good, so I'm just not going to download.
I don't know. I just happened to see it as I was flipping through because I'm trying to see like there's a couple others that I was like, oh, do I want to try that? What's that?
I played Nickelodeon Racing last weekend. It's actually
the second one,
the newest one.
That one's good.
I seen that one too.
It is good.
The second one's good.
I didn't lose a race.
Somebody showing off.
I haven't lost my touch, dude. I honestly, I think the way it usually works, the more I play, the worse I am. I think maybe I get stuck in my head.
Did you guys know that there's a Smurfs game?
Yes.
What?
I think I knew that, but I think.
How did I miss the Smurfs game?
Isn't there a Trolls game or no?
That I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably is. There probably is. If not, they're making it.
This is the one I'm waiting for. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for PC.
Yeah, I actually last week before the show we were talking about it.
Luciano, what up?
We were talking about that show or before the show last week because they have a Discord and I thought it was like about news and updates for the game and it's just a fan Discord. and I was all disappointed because I thought, oh, we're gonna get some interesting updates, and then it's like, I hope they use these color foot soldiers, and I was like, oh man, like I got to leave that one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. But they don't have a date on that yet.
No, they don't.
Still.
And then the game that I was waiting on, True or Die, the Chicago Grand Theft Auto. So they got with a smaller gaming house with a bigger server. So they're improving on the game. So it pushed back like a month or two. So we're probably not going to see that until about March. But hey, it'll be out before Grand Theft Auto 6. So hey,
there's gonna be 2 years worth of games at least that'll be out before Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah,
at least 2 years worth of games, I would guess.
So have you guys played Counter-Strike Global Offense?
Oh, a long time ago. But
never, not even once.
It's a pretty good game.
I'm just kidding. I have like almost 2,000 hours in that game.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm big into CSGO.
2,000 hours?
It's probably like 1,600, but you know, it's cooler if I say under 2,000.
I played a little bit, I think, but not much. It's the one that has all the buying, right? The in between rounds where you buy. Yeah. I mean, I played that a little bit.
So
there used to be somebody on the Game Day channel that streamed quite a bit.
So the game is free, but the CSGO Prime status upgrade is $14.99.
Probably worth it if you're going to play it. There's a couple strategy games out there on the Steam sale that have caught my eye too. That Northgard, the Viking game, is on sale for like $12. And then what was the other one? Evil Genius. That one looks interesting. It's kind of cartoony looking, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff on the Steam sale right now. So if you're out there looking for something to play and you don't have a backlog like we do,
so Payday 2 is 99 cents.
99 cents?
Yes.
Okay, if you don't own that game, you pay.
I got it on this.
No, I'm just saying, like anybody who's watching the show, if you don't own Payday 2 and you have a PC, spend the $1.
Good game.
You will not regret it.
It's so good.
It is very good.
Mafia.
I love Payday to be like super lightweight and stealthy, and you can like strafe across entire hallways.
Oh yeah. So Mark, you said you were playing some Halo, right? What's with the cosmetics? There's some new cosmetics out there that.
So yeah, I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to the store because I kind of forgot Halo had a store. I realized it the first time I played. I was like, oh, they have a store. It's kind of cool. It's like, thanks, Fortnite. And then it's like, so now they have cat ears, and I didn't learn until before the show. I saw them. I was like, where are people getting these? I was like, did I miss it on the battle pass? Like, what's going on here? And all of a sudden, you tell me that they're on the store. I'm like, that makes sense. They're super funny. I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, multiplayer is free, so you might as well put cosmetics in for paid.
They've got to put cosmetics in, right? That's the only way you make the money on it.
Right. I mean, the Samurai event, super cool, free stuff. They have a Christmas event right now with cosmetics. They're pretty cool. Not a whole lot to it. Nothing. They had a bunch of Twitch drops last weekend during the tournament. Shout out to Cloud9 for winning that. Those are super cool skins. It's like olive green, but like gold like accessories. Jealous I missed those drops. But and then I want to stand
Cloud9 front. Cloud9, talk to Puma. You need fat boy size stuff. You have zero. And by zero, I mean absolutely nothing available for any dudes that are big like me. So I can't wear your gear that you're sponsored by Puma for, because Puma does not make stuff in your merch that's big enough. Puma does make stuff, but there's nothing on your merch store that is in my size.
They have a cool holiday sweater.
they also had a really cool like neon light that I almost bought.
Yeah, I see that, the neon lamp. Yeah, I like
it was
Cloud9.
like was it like $40?
36.
Yeah.
You can get Cloud9 D. They have everything. D&D dice. Like, they have Smurfing shirts. I don't know how they pulled that off, but whatever.
Well, no, they actually had the license.
Yeah, I know. They
they
get
got
really
the
good
license.
licensing. They had Marvel licensing not that long ago.
Yeah, they got the licensing.
I
for
kind of
that,
like
so
the
it's
Smurfing dad hat. Dang.
Joel.
They have a gnome hat?
Yeah.
They have
all
a
kinds of
legitimate
stuff.
gnome hat.
I just played. Wow, so let me
Rise.
tell you, that 6-year-old game looks like it's good as a recent release.
We talked about that on a show, a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, about how that's still one of the best looking games on Xbox One.
Yeah.
Because we were talking
Solid
about
game.
how old it was. We were like, oh, really? It was that long ago? Like, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. It's I mean, that's an 8-year-old game at this point because it was released on November 22nd of 2013.
See, now y'all got me over here shopping. Forza Horizon 4, 1979.
Forza. Well, that's part of Game Pass, right?
No, this is regular, up to 75% off.
No, but Forza is part of Game Pass, so don't buy it.
I'm gonna get a Cloud9 chair.
$500.
Yeah, it's cool. I like how it doesn't even come with the patch that they sell for the chair.
Yeah,
like $500. You guys couldn't throw in the $6 patch.
Nope. No, you gotta. I mean, that would require them like actually putting the patch on. And...
No, you just have it like you take it in the little packaging and toss it in with the box. Okay, I'm about to buy. That's too much work. Dad hat. Ryan owes me $30 because this is his fault.
What? Because I said the Cloud9 merch store is good, other than the fact they don't have fat boy sizes. They don't have fat boy sizes.
This is your fault. You're making me spend $30.
I'm pretty sure this Luciano's ha was in relation to my fat boy size comment.
Yeah, fat boy size comment because we are fat boys.
Like, come on.
I mean,
so
look at this
GTA
hat.
Online.
How do I not buy that?
So you could buy it. You could buy it. The contract, the add-on for GTA for $14.99.
Because I like that hat because a lot of people don't know what that means. I like things that like only certain people know, and then they'll come up to me like for instance, I have a Optic Gaming ugly Christmas sweater. I wore it. I walked in the Speedway. The guy at the counter starts talking to me about Optic and other things. But anyone else, they would just be like, "Oh, well, it's like gaming or whatever."
Yeah,
like Smurfing, people would just be like, "Wait, do you play Counter-Strike?" I mean, like that. That's how I find my gamers out in the wild or strike up conversations. It's cool. Versus, I mean, how many people you see with just a hat, that has a team.
A lot of people stop me with my t-shirts because I have
exactly. I like that
t-shirts and
I like
you play Street Fighter, and I was like, I probably spent more money putting quarters in Street Fighter than I care to admit, because that means I sucked at it.
But if you try to strike up a conversation with somebody about, the Cincinnati Reds or Bengals because they had a hat on, it would just. But if it's a Smurfing hat, it's rare, so it's you do want to talk about it. You're like, oh yeah, what's up?
For sure. No, I understand what you're saying. NASCAR Heat is on sale. NASCAR Heat 5, $750 on $750. That's your.
You know what's crazy? How you buy a game, and then 2 weeks later it's on sale, and you pay full price for it.
That sucks. That sucks. I've had that happen to me a lot.
That really hurts my feelings.
Return it, buy it again.
Well, I can't. I took Nah,
depends on how many hours you put into it on the digital sales and stuff.
Yeah,
but so that Smurfing hat is pretty cool. I think you got to get it. You got to order it. That's got to happen.
I'm not about to sound real retarded.
Yep. What's Smurfing? He froze.
He freeze.
Yeah, because he said he's gonna sound like. Oh, Tay. Hey, going again.
He gone.
He gone.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, I don't think he probably knows what smurfing is.
I'm not gonna tell him.
Now you're like, yeah, you missed it. We told it to you.
No, I'm just not gonna tell him. It kind of goes back to the hat thing, because now if he's gonna see somebody out with that hat, and he's gonna be like, dang, if I knew what that meant, I could talk to him about whatever this is.
Is he back? Is he back? Are we there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good.
Hey, y'all just playing hating on me tonight, man. Y'all playing hating on me. Stop doing me like that. Y'all playing hating on me.
I know, it froze.
Anyway,
but quick
what's question.
Because I know next show is the award show for the games and stuff.
It is.
Yes, you can pick GTA 5 for Hall of Fame. Yes, you can.
No. I'm not picking GTA 5. So this is New Year, New You show, right? So
yes, New Year, New Me.
So what are some of our goals personally and for the show that we're pushing for next year?
Our New Year's resolutions?
Yes.
Gaming wise for me, I want to finish on average one game a month for the year of 2022.
So 12 games done for
so
you.
12 games, yeah. Okay. And I know that I may not get it one game in January, one game in February, but on average, I want to finish
12 games.
12 games total, single player story modes, obviously. And there's some that will help clear out a little bit of my backlog, I think. So gaming wise, that's mine.
Cool.
I don't know about. I think gaming related. Mine is just play enough games to where I don't lose my touch and I can still beat all my friends in anything I want, and then just kind of not let it fall off completely. And then also my other one, look like Dick Merckx by the end of next year. Just be just huge. It's probably unrealistic, but I just continue to make these gains.
Speak positive. Speak positive.
Oh no, I said probably, but I don't know. I'm just saying scientifically, I don't know if I could put on that much muscle in a year. But
yeah. So Joel says not playing Demon Souls or Fable. I will never play a Souls game ever again. We've established that on the show. I'll never play a Souls game. I will never play a horror game, more than likely. Although one of the ones that's on my 12 games list is a Resident Evil game. I do want to play Resident Evil 5. But I don't think that was as much of a horror game as it was a shooter, if I am reading correctly based on some of the things I've seen historically. But yeah, no, Souls games are not happening for me. Fable is as good as that game's going to look, because the team that did Forza Horizon 5 is building that game, and it's going to be beautiful. It's not going to be one that I'm looking to beat. I'll never beat that game. It'll be like that 4-year hunting of me for Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
it took me 4 years to beat that game because of it being open.
Too much to do.
I don't know that I'll ever beat the Halo campaign. So I considered playing the Halo campaign, and then they're like, it's open world, and I went, ooh. I struggle with open world stuff, so I just get sidetracked.
I think it's pretty guided open world.
Yeah.
I
could be wrong, but
let's say, who's this? This is Will Smith on my shirt. Will Smith. Get Ziggy with it.
It's CryptoPunk 2678.
850 IS if you need a lift. Who's the kid in the drop? Who else? Will Smith. Living that
right. Hey.
Myth. I'm not gonna get that far. We'll get hit for copyright because that sounds so much like him, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so I don't know. The bot's about to get you. But New Year's resolution for me, for 2022, get a PS5, get an Xbox.
You're closer.
Xbox?
You're closer on the PS5 as long as you fill out that form I sent you.
I already filled it out. It's
go.
in. And one, I'm gonna get the gaming chair, the anti-gravity gaming chair with the screens on the front of it. That is my goal for 2022.
The Scorpion?
Are you gonna sell your car?
No, I'm saving up for it.
Plasma. He's gonna sell plasma.
Hey, they make good money. But
selling some plasma.
But New Year's resolution as far as outside of gaming, with gaming, I want to compete professionally again with Madden. I want to jump back into the Madden joint. I'm getting there. Hey, Ryan, you say something, I swear I will chop you in your throat. Anyway, definitely want to get back
trying to end your career before it even takes off.
Right.
I tried not to laugh. I held it in. No, I mean, it's been a long time since I've played Madden competitively. I can tell you the game is so different now than it was then.
Yeah.
Watching people that play it at a high level now, I don't know how they do it.
It's tedious. It's very tedious.
I have zero interest in getting back into the competitive realm in Madden because of how that looks. And that's my concern with FIFA as well, as people are trying to get me back in. Like, I've gotten a couple invites to play some FIFA pros. Recently, they're just kind of giving me some crap about it because I haven't played in a bit competitively. But I don't have any interest in jumping back in real competitively. I don't think just.
Oh, well, you can be my practice buddy, so I can whoop on you.
Yeah, I mean, you can whoop up on me, and then I'll just let the defense auto play.
Oh no, don't do that.
That's
don't
where
do
my
that.
defense is right now. My defense is not good. I like those games that I won this past weekend. I scored a lot of points to win. Like, I had to score a ton of points. My defense is not good. It's so different. Like, it's such a different game. Yeah, I mean it'd be fun if you get back into it. It's just a lot of time, man. Like, I don't, as a grown man, like, I don't know how you find the time. You'd find the time to do it.
Late nights.
Oh, bro.
I don't sleep. I'm still on DJ life, so I
used
don't
to be
sleep.
like that. Now I'm not. Like, my wife and I were talking about that the other day. She's like, our kids really have your night owl in them. And I was like, I don't have that anymore.
Yeah, you did though.
I did. I mean, there were plenty of nights where Friday night into Saturday, I'd be going till 5 or 6 in the morning and then sleep for 3 hours and then get back up on Saturday and do it all over again. Or when I worked retail, because my nights were all out of whack because you never had a weekend off, right? Like,
yes. The curse of retail.
Yeah, like, I'd take the kids to school and then go back to bed and then get up and go to work and not get home till after 10, and then I'd be awake late playing because I couldn't calm down to go to sleep.
Right, because you're talking about games all day?
Yeah, working. Yeah. I mean, that was like,
oh, shoot.
And I know that GameStop employees get a pretty rough rap, and I understand, the company as a whole and why people get frustrated with it and the business model. I'm not saying that it's a great business model for the consumer, but I can tell you some of the best people I've ever met have worked in those stores. And there's some good people working in those stores now, and they're just trying to make a living. So if you're waiting until Mary's water broke in order to do your Christmas shopping, give those retail people the benefit of the doubt. They're just trying to do their job.
Yes, indeed. And don't give them any crap.
Like, they didn't ruin your Christmas because you waited until now to try to track down insert whatever it is here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's their fault.
Yeah, I mean, every year I heard that, and every year I would just laugh because I'm like, it's Christmas Eve. Like, we're doing our best to give you whatever we got. Like
It's literally 2 hours until it's Christmas.
yeah. So I don't know. I think that's a good one, Tay. I think it'll be interesting to see like how you develop, and you got to get on Xbox.
Yeah, I'm looking. That's one.
Like,
That's one. That's one of my goals.
That's where the competitive scene is, I think, on Madden right now.
Yeah, everybody switched over to Xbox.
Yeah, I mean that. I think EA had something to say about that. Like they made that move. Even with the EMLS, like the FIFA, it looks like it's an Xbox event as well. They're giving away a PS5, so I wonder if it is going to be on PS5.
That is interesting. That's true.
Let's see. No, it's all going to be on PlayStation.
Wow.
Competition will take place. EA Sports FIFA 22 and be exclusively played on PlayStation 5.
Cool. All right, that's a good
And
event.
it's
Hey,
the MLS's debut on PlayStation.
so I'll bring the camera so we can get some footage.
No, we won't be allowed to record anything.
Ah, boo.
I
You
can
don't
tell
think so?
you now. No, I can tell you now they probably won't let us record.
Well, we have some time. Who we got to talk to?
I'll throw out some.
I mean, I
We can
think
do it before we go in.
I know they won't let
think
us
it would
live
be-
stream anything.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, I knew
Um,
that, but I'm thinking like if it's strictly recreational and like we're not monetizing it, then
Yeah.
I could see that helping too. But I also feel like, I mean, it's not like it depends on how much we go into it, because I mean, if we were just recording on our phones, like
Yeah.
I don't think they would even notice. But if
Right.
we're coming in there with our own lights and all this, but
Oh,
just
yeah.
like a camera, I mean, like it's not like nobody's allowed to record. Now, if we were like had some crazy setup and like we're interviewing people and stuff like that, that would be different. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to check and see. I'll reach out and see what EMLS says. The second series is in Chicago. In
Road trip.
March. Or let's see. No, it doesn't have a date for the second one. The March one is the one in Austin. But there has to be one in between there. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I mean, I'm glad that they're hosting it in Cincinnati. I think that's a cool thing. We'll probably talk more about it on a future episode. But quickly before we run out of time here, as we prepare for next week's show, it is our Game of the Year episode. So we'll have game awards, and then we are inducting our first 3 games into the Connection Interruption Video Game Hall of Fame.
So, who shall it be?
No requirements for the Hall of Fame, right? We discussed that earlier. It's just the 3 best games, like one each. Like for this first one, it's the game that we think should be there over any other game. Like it has to be in the hall, right?
Right.
So when we're not going to discuss it ahead of time.
Nope.
So it's possible we could get in there and actually say the same game, and then we'd be like, but there's no discussion between the 3 of us. The categories for the Game of the Year episode portion of it will be listed on Twitter ahead of time, right?
Yep.
And then we'll select each of us will select one game for each category. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes, sir. Hey,
So,
are we outside of games? Are we doing the Gamer of the Year?
to me, I don't know, but I don't know enough of them to really like. I mean, I know a number of them, but I don't know that anybody would stand out like to me as like the Gamer of the Year. I mean, we could each pick a Twitch streamer that we want to feature.
True. Let's do that.
We could do one of the categories could be our featured Twitch streamer that we want to promote.
Gotcha.
Something like that. But yeah, we've got a number of different categories. Super Auto Pets for Game of the Year and Hall of Fame.
Man, that guy's smart.
Yeah.
It's a good looking logo. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm actually looking forward. There's going to be some interesting conversations next week as far as these different games, and I'm curious on what era you guys pick, because I feel like for me, games I immediately like popped up in my head when thinking about Hall of Fame is like, like games that I played the most and games that I played when I was younger. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's I have a very extensive list of games that I feel should eventually be there.
Fortnite.
Actually, yes, I think that should be on the list, honestly. And it's not just because I'm playing it now. I think the innovation they've done in that is a thing. I love that we're talking smack to each other in the chat versus. All right, but yeah, so the Hall of Fame will each have one game that'll go in there, and then we'll have a list of categories that will go live on Twitter throughout this week leading up to the show. And then each person will pick one game that fits within that category, or one Twitch streamer, or whatever the streamer may, or the category may be. And we may wind up with some that are duplicates, as far as like two of us may pick the same game for a specific topic or thing. So, so yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting show. I think it should be fun. So if you are watching us now, thank you for watching tonight. Be sure to tell a buddy, bring a friend. We would love to have a full house full of chat for people to talk about what games we think will fall in Game of the Year category, Sports Game of the Year, Action Adventure Game of the Year, all kinds of different categories that we'll have out there. And some will match up with the Game Awards, I'm sure, and some will not.
It's a couple. Yeah, because they didn't pick. Yeah, it's
you know,
I'm beefing
we're definitely going to have. I still think that racing game and sports game should be two different categories.
Yes,
so
we will separate those.
So we will separate those for sure, because if we don't, Tay's going to have a coronary. But no, I agree with that one. But we'll see you all next week for the final episode
of 2021
as we talk about the Connection Interruption Hall of Fame and Game of the Year show. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to check us out on those social medias. I'm Not Touched Artist.
DJ Tay Boogie in the building.
Swing Live.
You got to do the wave.
I did it already.
All right, y'all. We will see you next week. And thanks for watching and listening to the Connection Interruption podcast.
Peace.
And we'll see you next time.